What about this? Half an hour to go. Hold onto your hats. It is the debut. The man who only signed 3 days ago, the 18-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. Old Trafford for the start of a brand new Premiership season. United's defence of their trophy starts here today against Bolton Wanderers, the opening day of the season. Everyone looks forward to this, Paddy.
Well, it's a local derby, isn't it, particularly for the Bolton fans. They've won the last 2 games here. Well, they took 5 points off United last year, more or less, so an important one to win, Steve, particularly the first match of the season.
And the way United have played pre-season, which we've seen, couldn't be in better shape, really, could they?
Well, they couldn't, and tell you something, the conditions here today will suit them, because that's exactly the same conditions as they played the 4 matches abroad in.
A brand new season, finally underway then. As first touch for Giggs. And then for Ngotti, that came off Van Nistelrooy, and that'll be a goal kick. Incredible that. Bolton have won 40 of those meetings over the years.
Well, that's an amazing record, isn't it?
On the left-hand side of midfield. Good ball to Van Nistelrooy. Giggs making the run. Still Van Nistelrooy. And Laville it was, the French defender who got season in the left-back position. Offside. And Solskjaer will do that from the right, drifted as we've seen.
Yeah, but look.
Nicopolis. Back to Kevin Davis here. He has to get the cross in. But Ferdinand cleared for United. Stride of Scholes. Beautifully taken as well. Just behind Van Nistelrooy. Challenge from Buck, this to his right. Kocher went for goal though, and that wasn't going to trouble Tim Howard on the second.
Yeah, we know this guy can hit them, Steve. We've seen him score some goals last year in the same position, coming in on his right foot, and they really...
Out to Solskjaer, this is very promising. Deflected, very good save from Jääskeläinen.
Well, that's a tremendous save. All he meant the cross, no question about that.
Ryan Giggs is going to take. Keane will look for the flick on, just over base now, so too does Giggs. That was deflected as well, and that's another corner.
Well, that took a deflection off camp.
Kevin Nolan. Oh, and that's a very good save as well at the other end from Tim Howard.
I tell you, it's a lovely little shot by Pedersen as well, and he has to save that. The save.
Now let's see if Jääskeläinen can be troubled here. Goes for handball, and Paul Durkin says yes against Solskjaer. Will it be left or right foot? It's the right of Solskjaer, and it's a corner. Pedersen.
Yeah, just come off Pedersen, little dummy.
It's a decent ball. That was a good header by Bruno Ngotti.
Oh, that was a great touch. He had to. Sylvester and Louis Ferdinand right behind him here.
Side, really good opening. Giggs was sliding in, and Jääskeläinen just about got hold of it.
Well, I think Ryan Giggs is complaining because he thinks Hunt maybe a...
That's a decent ball. And I don't think Kevin Nolan realised how much time he had there for a moment. Goals his right, onto his left foot, pulls it wide.
Yeah, he was spoiled for options there, Paul.
In from Hunt. Pedersen will try and keep it in. He hadn't done that.
Well, that was a dangerous ball in there, and Pedersen again get...
Well forward. For Jääskeläinen. Still going Pedersen, and he was fouled as well.
Well, I'm not so sure it was, Steve, but...
Try and beat the American international. Here comes a Kocher then, over the wall and over the bar.
Well, it's amazing when you try to take a free kick, Steve. He stands right beside the ball, just one step and bang.
Forward. He's overhit that one. And that will be a United throw.
Well, we'll make the excuse it's early on. Something you don't know, just hoof it.
Jääskeläinen out quickly. He's arrived now on his debut for Bolton.
Yeah, Mickey Butt's just overhit that.
A shot. Still Giggs. He was trying to find Van Nistelrooy, I think.
I just think when he came in on his left-hand side, the ball just ran away from him a little bit. We'll see it here, it's a great ball.
Chance for Davis. It's a good job he couldn't keep that down.
Well, you've got to challenge Phil. Phil should challenge him. He never challenged Pedersen, he got a free header. He gets a free header.
highly ambitious to say the least.
Well, he just saw Tim Howard come off his goal 4 or 5 yards and thought, well, why not?
And this the way on the turn. Unceremoniously fouled by Ngotti.
Well, he's going to get booked for that and got it. Well, if they move forward the next time, he'll book the lot of them, the referee.
So if that delay it is to be Giggs. And it's in! Wasn't that worth waiting for? Ryan Giggs, 35 minutes into the new season, opens the Champions account with a hurler of a free kick.
Well, I tell you, Steve, you can see the players here, they're absolutely delighted, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because they're not playing as well as they can. And that goal is a big, big relief for them.
Too strong for Davis.
Well, as I said, Steve, not playing as well as they can.
Legs of Keane to Campo. Fouled by Butt.
Did catch him. He did catch him, Nicky.
Well, it's not been vintage United by any stretch of the imagination for the first 45 minutes of the season, but they lead by a goal. Welcome back to Old Trafford. No changes from either side. Too strong for Kevin Nolan. What will have he said at half-time then?
I don't think he'd be too pleased we went on in the first.
Into Pedersen. Into Nolan.
Yeah, it's a good ball from Hunt into Pedersen, and he doesn't get his foot round this enough. He's trying to hit this with the outside of his right foot, but he doesn't.
To Nolan. That was deflected. Nicky Butt that was, heading it back to Tim Howard.
I'm not so sure, Steve. I thought maybe this lad got ahead too. Oh boy. That wasn't called for. He should have taken his time. He didn't realise the time he had there. He could have pulled that down, Roy. We see here, he gets it in front.
This is a Kocher. Wants to hit it. Good take from Tim
catch.
Howard.
That is a good catch, Steve. If that comes off him at all, Pedersen's in on top of him. He hits this well. If he mishandles this, Pedersen's right in on top of him.
Solskjaer's kept it in. For once, he could be the provider here. Cut out by Laville, corner United.
Yeah, a little bit danger there. Laville does well to cut the cross out. Lots of United players in the box. There's 4 in the...
Well, what about this? Half an hour to go. Hold onto your hats. It is the debut. The man who only signed 3 days ago. The 18-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. Kocher. Howard needed a second touch, but he was very quick to get up.
Yeah, good save.
First touch for Ronaldo. Up against Nicky Hunt. Giggs. Van Nistelrooy's waiting.
Just too close to the goalkeeper. Just too close to the goalkeeper.
To Ronaldo. There's the first touch for the Old Trafford faithful.
And a careless ball from McHale. Yeah, the crowd will like him, Steve.
Look at this. Just lost his footing, unfortunately, at the crucial time.
That's a free kick, referee, surely.
And Nistelrooy stayed down. Ronaldo's going through here, brought down, penalty. Instant impact from the young man from Portugal. Well, Kevin Nolan it was who committed the foul. And it's a penalty to United.
Well, he's pulled him from the back. He's going to get booked for it.
44 goals last season. And he's been denied by Jääskeläinen to try and open his account for this season.
Great save, goalkeeper. He's went the right way. Not very much different from the penalty he took last week. Too much.
It'll still come to Scholes. And Van Nistelrooy, Giggs! There's the 2-goal cushion. And both the goals from Ryan Giggs. And finally there's that little bit of daylight between United and Bolton Wanderers.
Well, who's the one that does all the damage? Ronaldo.
Flag Tigers stay down. It's Scholes against Jääskeläinen for number 3. 20 goals last season. He's up and running as well. Bolton are furious that the flag didn't go up, but it was Jemba who made it, and the scoreline now has a lot more of a relieved look to it. United 3, Bolton 0.
Well, I think they're arguing over was Ruud offside. He certainly was, but Ruud stopped. The ball hit Ruud. They might have a good cause, Bolton. We'll see here, Steve.
Here's Diego Forlan. Oh, couldn't keep it down.
If he keeps it down, it's a goal. If he keeps it down, it's a...
Drilled across.
Oh, Ruud, how did you miss that?
How did that not go in from Ruud van Nistelrooy?
What a great cross, Steve. What a great cross from the young fellow. All it needs is a touch and it's in the back of the net. I think it's touched his hair. Not touched his head, I think it's hit off a bit of his hair.
So it's Van Nistelrooy onside. Surely now. Oh, pick that one out. He might have had a penalty save. He might have just scored a couple of moments ago. But rarely does a United performance and game go by without a goal from Ruud van Nistelrooy.
What did I say 5 or 6 minutes ago? I can't believe he's missed a penalty and not scored. There's time yet, and he has. And I'll tell you, there was a lot.
Debut. He cannot ask for any more in his debut. Sensational. That was absolutely sensational.
I'll tell you something, brings the whole stadium to... You just want him to get the ball, don't you? Saw him do that in Portugal, didn't he?
We felt that one. That was a nasty challenge. He's going to get a few of those because more and more defenders. Last few seconds of the season opener. Look at that cross.
Dear me, that's a magnificent cross.
And then it's a highway to end the season opener. The scoreline, in all honesty, will not reflect the way the game's gone for Alec Ferguson. It was a little pensive for 73 minutes because they only had one Ryan Giggs goal until then from a free kick.